You know how we met? My
No.
Instagram, my phone number's on Instagram. He just called me out of the blue. I'm like,
How's
who's
your phone
this?
number on Instagram?
I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't even know that. I was like,
How do
"Oh,
you get
your
to that?
phone number's on your Instagram page." He's like, "Is it?" And I was like,
That's fucking
Yeah, sorry.
And you know, I was like-
"I'm really sorry, but
Yeah.
it was just up there. I called. Sorry."
And you know what? I actually loved it. I was like, wow, this kid's awesome.
Yeah, he's got the initiative.
I just like shadowed his man on the street the one time. I literally just walked
Oh,
around.
yeah,
with
he
him.
did. That's what he did. He asked if I could follow you around. I was like,
Honestly, it was like probably one of the first times I think I'd ever met up with any creator.
what did we
ever.
do?
It was Ben Simmons' first time back at Wells Fargo Center, and he was literally just sitting at the bench, and you were like basically sitting like either courtside or
Yeah,
like
courtside,
one row
yeah.
behind courtside.
Yeah, I got in a fight with Kyrie that day.
What happened?
Me and Kyrie were
Wait, so
going-
you got a fight with Kyrie Irving?
Kyrie Irving.
What happened?
I think it was the same year that he had that whole like vaccination thing. So
Yeah.
he might have just been back.
Yeah, 'cause
Yes.
he was on the Nets. I
He was
think.
on the
Yep.
Nets, but obviously Ben didn't play.
He was just
Right.
on the bench.
And
Yes,
I just
okay.
got to Crossing Broad, and they were like, "We're dropping like $10,000 on seats just for content." And I was like, "This is insane! I love this." I came from like a guy who was on like penny Obamacare insurance
Yeah.
and like living paycheck to paycheck on
Yeah.
unemployment to sitting 2 rows away on like Ben Simmons's like game back.
Right.
And so like I'm kind of giving it to him a little bit. Like Ben, he pulled that fucking crazy thing where he didn't come out until the national anthem. Like he came out for a little
yeah.
bit, worked out,
I remember this.
and then he went back in the locker room, and the national anthem's going on. He comes out midway through the national anthem, so he doesn't hear the boos.
Yeah.
And then people start to realize it, and then like they start to just like going in on him. So if like
You got a choice to make at that point.
So, like-
either do I boo the national anthem so I can get Ben, or do I just... That's a tough position to be in.
yeah, exactly. So the entire time I'm sitting next to Joe Harris and Blake Griffin. Like I got Blake Griffin to sign like a piece of Doublemint gum. It's like a rapper. It's the
Did you
dumbest thing.
save
ever.
it?
Yeah.
No. But it was good video.
I would have liked it.
So anyway, so like Ben's like 6 from me. Now, pregame, I'm like, "You suck, Ben. You suck." But I didn't curse because I knew they were going to kick me out if I cursed.
Yeah.
They tried to throw me out before the game.
Like
And
the
I was like,
actual Wells
I-
Fargo
I-
people?
Yeah,
They were no, but you were telling me they were unbelievably
unbelievably
strict.
strict.
Really?
I was
Anybody,
like-
anybody with a sign, anything.
I think
Like,
I was
my
like,
God.
I think I was
That's
saying
just
like
what's the point?
fraud, like
Yes.
like you're a fraud, like blah blah. Oh, or why the remember he filed the grievance?
Yes.
Like why the grievance? You
Yeah,
fraud?
when he sat out.
And so the head of security for the Nets like went to the Wells Fargo people and were like, "Get this guy out." And I was like, "I'm not leaving. I just started this company. I just started with this company, and they paid $10,000 for these seats.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
leaving
earning
here.
my
Yeah, I was
heckles.
also blown away by these. I was like, "How did you get these tickets?" He's like, "Company just paid for them."
Company
I was
paid
like,
for it.
"How long have you
So
been
it
working there?"
never
He was like,
happened.
"He was like 3 months." I was like,
Jesus Lord
What
above.
else? Who do you work for?
It was
life.
it was nuts. It was like that would never happen today. Shareholder value.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, great. Promotion, nice. Company man.
So anyway, so basically they have somebody from me to Santiago just detailed on me the entire time.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this is a convoluted story, but getting back to it, so it's winding down. Remember the Nets blew us out by like 20 that game?
Yeah.
It was terrible.
God, yeah,
Yeah,
that was
so
like
bad.
the worst. Ah, sorry, raining.
So they're sitting there, and I I'm like, fuck it. I got a cameraman with me right now. Like he'll just get someone. I was like, Ben, why the grievance? Ben, why the grievance? Nothing crazy and everything. Kyrie's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I want to know why he filed a grievance because at the time that grievance was bullshit.
Yeah, he was trying to ask for an extra like $20 million because
Yeah.
Ben Simmons sat out.
Sat out the entire season. They didn't pay
Purposely.
him. Yeah.
And then he was like suing or like filing agreements with the
Yeah.
Sixers
Yeah.
and asking for $20 million. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, you can sit out. But
Yeah.
you're not, what do you ask
That
to
whole
get
thing
paid?
was ridiculous. I think he got most of
he
it
got
back
it.
too.
Yeah, he got it back. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a quote undisclosed amount,
Yeah.
but like
20
Yeah,
million.
yeah, that's like the rumors. They were just like whatever.
Jesus.
What a
Lord.
fucking life. That's
So then
crazy.
Kyrie chirps back
So
at you?
Kyrie chirps back, and I'm like, "What are you talking about, Kyrie? I just want to know why he's filing the grievance." He's like, "Man, what are you talking about, man? Just you want to have a conversation, just conversate." I was like, "Well, I'm technically asking him a question."
Yeah, I have to yell. It's
I'm
loud.
kinda
Yeah.
having a
I'm
conversation with
really
him.
trying to get him to say something.
But
my job depends on it.
but I look like a fucking loser on the video because to my right, I had some dude that worked in security at Wells Fargo Center, and this is like 2 minutes left. Looking back on it, I should have let it just happen. He's like chicken winging me a little bit.
Yeah.
He's like, if you say anything, I'll fucking kick you out. I'll fucking kick you out. And you could see me in the video. We have it on video. I'm like looking up at him, being like, yeah, whatever. And I'm still going back
There
and
was
forth.
a guy there
Yeah.
taller than you.
No, I was sitting down in the
Okay.
seats. 'Cause if I got up,
looking up, I
he's
was like,
5'6".
when have you ever done that in your life?
if I got out of the chair, I would have been kicked out. They said I had to sit down the entire time.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. They were nuts that day.
That's crazy, dude. In Philadelphia, I'm surprised they let that slide. But you said it was net security.
Yeah, net security was
That's
all
what I
on me.
mean.
Net
They were-
security
they
guy
were
in
just
front of me,
going-
net security guy
Yeah.
behind the bench. Dude, there was this big ass. Did you ever play GoldenEye on Nintendo 64?
Yeah.
Odd Job, who's the Asian guy with like the bald head.
Yeah, I
he
think-
was like a 6'7" like Odd Job.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
I kind of remember seeing this video before I knew you.
yeah, it went nuts.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't realize
Yeah.
that was you, dude.
Yeah, Bleacher Report picked it up, like, and it was all like Kyrie Irving shuts down Sixers fan, and I'm like, shut the fuck.
That sucks.
Wow.
So I have all the fucking, I have all of NBA Twitter in my DMs and mentions and shit.
That is the great. I had no clue. What a
Yeah.
fun thing to put together. I can't believe I haven't gone over that story before.
Yeah,
Honestly, that probably like all the Crossing Broad people. They probably love that.
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
probably like, dude,
100%.
Kyle's the fucking man.
Yeah,
And they're
they're
like, keep this guy in
This
place.
guy
looking
yells
back
at
on it, like,
strangers.
and everything that we now know about Ben Simmons and everything, like, I was right. He was wrong.
100%.
Everything that he's done.
Anyone would agree with you.
Ben, we filing a grievance? We filing grievances, Ben? People want to know, Kai. People want to know. They want to know if Ben's filing the grievances. Ben good? Keep fans of government, keep talking like that.
You would never get into it with a player.
It depends.
Like, who would really get your blood like who gets your blood boiling?
Draymond Green. If
Really?
Draymond Green is just because you know what it is. As soon as they break out the poor thing, like I think that's their go-to chirp back is like, "Hey, you're here to see me. You pay money to see me." It's like there's not a lot more you could say,
But I don't pay to see Draymond Green.
right? But then they just go into like how poor you are, and you feel like you're doing well for yourself. You're like, I make a good living, whatever. And then some like 6'7" mega athlete who makes $45 million a year is like, "Shut up, you're poor." It's really tough.
It's true.
There's unfortunately only one avenue to go down, and I will not go down that avenue.
And then all
Well, what if you just say like, "Yeah, I am poor."
Just 8 Mile him.
Remember when you were me?
Yeah.
Like, go back on him a little bit. Remember where you? Because
Bring it back. Yeah, okay.
From what I've heard, every single athlete is depressed as fuck.
Yeah,
Like all the money in the world,
They
they're
have to be.
all just fucking miserable.
they have to be.
They got guys in their DMs because they didn't hit their 17 team parlay.
Yeah, I guess that is.
They got guys in their DMs because they lost a game on a Tuesday in January.
Can you imagine?
There's just constantly people in their DMs. I get one DM and I'm like, no, I'm not.
If we,
I do have I know I have a blockhead, but no, I don't.
it's normal. A lot of people
Yeah.
have blockheads.
I know I can't wear hats or wear sunglasses.